And hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
How is everyone doing on this Wednesday evening?
Good. I have grapes.
You have grapes.
Nice.
I'm doing grape.
You know how much I
Eat.
love grapes in a juice format with a little
With a little
fermentation.
bit of aging.
Yes, a little bit of aging, a little filtration in there, and fermentation. Once again, we see the wonderful. Well, Hugh will be shown by Hugh, but hasn't quite made it to, I guess, Cyrus's level, which is
I
still
should have
amazing.
more
Every time
time.
I see it, it really just freaks me out, to be honest.
Just
We're
a
going to
matter
all
of
eventually
time.
have to have this. But since it is 7:42 Central Time, and we're running a little bit late tonight, so I think we'll just jump right in to episode 18. Who wants to give the recap of what happened last week? Let's try somebody new.
I'm not raising my hand. Sorry. I was scratching my.
Oh, you
Yeah.
wasn't raising your hand?
Oh.
It looked like you volunteering to me. I don't know. You know, that's how it looked. We can always look at the
Okay,
stream. It
you
looks
can
like
go.
you're
We trust
volunteering.
you.
The one with the worst memory. Let's go. Let me check. I can't remember where we started, but I think we started with
The warehouse. At the
With-
warehouse.
yeah, at the warehouse in front of a lamia. It was
There was a lamia,
Yeah.
like chimera.
and there was also a chimera.
Yep. We thought Lady Dean appeared out of a sudden and totally kicked out the lamia's butt in like a round. The chimera tried to fly away, but I scorched its butt and it fell to the ground, almost squashing Lady Dean.
I did my best. I did my
Hurt bad, so we ran with Lady Dean and Rose. That was in the back of the building, trying to.
Didn't really participate in this fight.
It's okay. You make sure your significant other was okay. We ran to the vine. I can't remember this. It was
Twisted Vine?
The Twisted Vine with her. And we got in through the employee store. So we were kind of hidden. There was a very emotional talk between Aranda and Rose.
Got dumped.
Kind of dumb. Yeah. Oh my. Where it was more like when everything's safer, we may give each other another chance, but for now it's dangerous, so it's better to stay away. And you got her stuff so she could move to a safer location. I don't know where in Windsor will that be, but I hope she can find it. And the night ended with me trying to get some tips and getting a show, actually getting a show for tonight from now, because there will be like a celebration of something, and the guests, what was it?
The Duchess of Windsor will be there. Yeah.
Will be there, hiding, of course. So we cannot say, "Oh well, look at her, she's the Duchess." I think we were talking about what will we sorry, English. The dragon, the offering we have to give it. we cut it there. What are we willing to sacrifice?
Yep.
That's a pretty good recap. I tell you what, I think from now on, when you guys do the recap, you're going to get inspiration for the night. So, starting tonight, episode 18, first time ever, I'm giving you inspiration. And we're going to retcon
Thank you.
and give inspiration to Clarice from last week because Clarice nailed it. As we all know, Clarice has the best notes of everyone, including me. Very extensive notes. So I want both of you to have inspiration.
So, how do I put inspiration here?
Yeah.
When it's got an X on it, you don't have it. When you clear it off and it's clear, now you have it. That's all.
Yeah, but I can't find where to put it.
It's in there somewhere over the rainbow.
Over the rainbow.
Yes.
Way I-
Hey, that song should give inspiration, right? Judy Garland gives me inspiration. Why not? Shout out to Judy Garland, everyone. First time she's been mentioned in this campaign. That's just a shame. Took 18 episodes to say Judy Garland. She's pretty amazing.
I take note of that in my notes.
Not that anyone will ever catch the reference I'm about to give. You're all too young. But maybe, as we always say, one day when people find these archives of what we've created years from now, or maybe some alien tech, can come and take over the world, and all they can find is the Kingdom of Lost Souls, and they say, "Oh my God, we need to learn about this. Maybe it's history," and maybe they'll get it. But strange, funny thing. My first knowledge of Judy Garland is not from, I guess, what's that? Wizard of Oz, whatever. It's actually from when she played, I guess, the girlfriend or love interest of Andy Hardy. Do you guys know what Andy Hardy is?
Doesn't ring a bell.
No.
Yeah. So, Andy Hardy was an old show that I used to have to watch, movies. It was a series of movies that were very popular, I guess in the 40s or 50s, maybe, somewhere around there. And it's about this kid who's going to college or whatever, and he gets into trouble all the time. His dad's a judge, and he's always got romantic interests. The interesting thing is, the actor that played him is Mickey Rooney. Are you familiar with Mickey Rooney?
Name
Maybe-
is familiar, but I
Maybe
can't
if you saw like Black Beauty or something, he's like an old man in that movie. That's
look
like
this up now.
an
Don't
80s
bother me.
movie. Mickey Rooney's very famous. He's been in like a billion things, but he was like this 5 foot, I don't know, 5, maybe 6, something like that guy who was a Hollywood star at 5, 4 or 5 or whatever he was. And he got to play with people taller than him, like Judy Garland, as the love interest. And I always thought, Mickey Rooney and Judy Garland, are you kidding me? If I lived in that time period, I'd have a chance at Judy Garland. Because if Mickey Rooney could, maybe I could. Anyway, that's that's just me being terrible and envious because I would have liked to have, I don't know, had Judy Garland sing to me one day. I don't know. Anyway, enough of Judy Garland. Yes, that is what happened last week in a nutshell. We could say that you did go to rescue Aranda in the warehouse by complete chance, or was it?
I don't think so.
Yeah, of course it wasn't. But hey, we like to think it could have
It
been.
was set up,
It could have been.
but it worked out for the best for some of us.
Somehow it did, as you were saved by Lady Vin, who, yes, was very heroic and saved your butts. Because although, Hugh, you did put up a tough fight, you did like what a tank does. It went right straight to him. It was very difficult. And you were down one person as they were focused on Aranda.
Yeah.
Yes, you made it back to the Twisted Vine. Aranda did not dump anyone, just said, hey, right now, while things are so dangerous, maybe a little space would be best. And it looks like Lady Vin, we won't say hooked up with the halfling that works here. His name's Horace. But something like that. At least we know they're drinking.
Friends.
They're definitely friends now.
They're taking measures.
So you find yourselves at the Twisted Vine still in the employees section break room, so to speak. And that is where we begin tonight. As you know, you have a date the next morning, I believe, with this ancient dragon and the kobolds at the Leaky Tap Tavern. Ladies,
That's right.
let's begin.
Well, I guess we're going to Casa Quixote to sleep.
We need to
Unless
sleep.
we're crashing here.
I just kind of look around. Don't think this is a place where there's a lot of sleeping going on. Does it look like people sleep here occasionally, or is it just like a table and some chairs?
No, it looks like a table, chairs, and an area for people to eat and maybe unwind for a while they're working. You don't see any cots or beds or couches even. It's mainly a place to eat.
Yeah, we should go back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go to Casa Quixote then.
I am gonna write a little note and leave it with her stuff.
While we are at, can I stop like in an alchemist store or herborist store?
It's almost midnight though.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, forget what I said. Let's keep on.
And keep going you shall, as you, I guess, walk out through the back door. No one opposes you. No one even notices that you're leaving. And you go into the night air on the opposite side of the building. You make your way around the corner. It's very late. You know you're not supposed to be in the streets at this hour. Are you going to try to travel stealthily?
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm just walking. I'm
Okay.
done with this day.
Well, those
I'd
who
like
want to be
to-
stealthy can roll stealth. If you don't, it's okay.
Let's see. Whoa, that's weird.
Let's try my die. I should have to. Yep. That's good.
Try, but I
better.
know that I won't be like, yeah. It will be the same thing for me as to go with or without.
So we
You
got
want
an
me to
11
check?
and a 16,
Sure.
and the others who don't even care about being stealthy. Now, I can do something new on Shard, and tonight I am not showing the DM side of things. I'm going to keep that hidden. That was a one-time only. And I'm going to roll something that no one's going to see.
What?
So, as you guys walk out, and it's very late, and you feel like anyone would be able to spot you guys, there's like nothing. The streets are eerily quiet. The sounds of, sorry Hugh, not trying to be stealthy Hugh, clopping down the street on the concrete echoes off the buildings. And there is a city watch member about 5 blocks down, after walking for about 5 blocks, that you guys notice with passive perception. Hugh notices first, and you realize, holy crap, we're not being quiet. There's a guard, and he's leaning against a post and snoring. Fell asleep, standing up, leaning against the post. You continue on, or
Just keep going.
you keep going?
Yeah, we'll keep going.
Yeah, I will just follow.
He is absolutely oblivious to the fact that you guys just walked down the street and probably had a rough night or rough day or something. You make your way all the way back to Casa Quixote, and no one intercepts you or bothers you. I believe someone still has the key.
Have a
I
key.
do.
Oh wait, did I give you guys the key?
I have the key.
You have the key. Someone has the key.
Yeah, you
I'll
gave
use
it
it.
to someone nights ago. A couple nights ago, I think.
Yep. Me?
Okay.
I open the door.
It opens. It's dark inside. There is that little lamp on the wall, like always, but it seems kind of dim. Very quiet inside. You don't smell any food either.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just close the door. It's late.
Yeah.
Let's just go to bed. We have to get up early.
Didn't the door used to have like a piece of wood so it couldn't be opened from outside? I remember Captain Shorty using it.
Oh, it's true. I need to look
It's not there.
around. It's not there?
It's not there.
Seems like we're not the only ones coming and going at night.
Weird. Okay. This is weird. The fast change of cook is weird. And the two guys that were very rude to us in the showers are even weirder because Malester didn't tell us that we are the only ones here.
Yeah, he did.
The only
they
ones
were-
that are guests staying in the guest quarters.
Yeah, but okay.
We haven't
I
seen
remember-
anyone else, so
I remember
You
him
have not
telling
seen
us
anyone
that-
else. That is correct. Those were the only two you had seen since you've been
Mhm.
there, really. Definitely odd. So you go to your quarters?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
They seem to be exactly how you left them.
Well, that's good. I'm gonna, even though I'm gonna take a look around anyway.
Okay? Roll it.
Ta-da.
Sounds like there's an alarm going off somewhere. I'd be careful with that. Um,
Yeah.
Rose with an 18. Yes. You check everything, and from what you remember, now I don't remember if you actually slept there the last night. It's been a couple nights for you.
Yeah, it's been a couple nights. Well, I went
Um,
back to get the stuff, but yeah.
You don't see anything out of place. It seems to be just eerily quiet.
Okay. All right. Well, are we gonna sleep in our separate rooms, or we're gonna sleep in one room?
I think you will not fit with all three of us.
Yeah, I think it's okay if I sleep on the floor.
All right. Well, I'll be in the room with Hugh. Hugh is the best security system.
You can't even
Oh,
get
you
through the
can
door
open the
without
door.
waking him up,
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah.
Exactly.
I can sleep close to the door if you want to. That way it's more safe. Just
Are
saying.
you, are you sure you don't want us to sleep all in one room? Because a breakup can be, emotionally difficult if you're feeling upset or sad. We can't deal with it.
Well, it's only temporary. I'll be okay. I'm just gonna go to sleep.
Okay. If you need anything, though, if any of you need anything, so we are right here, okay? You
Okay.
can tell. Right?
So, what time?
Are
See
we
you in a few hours.
doing any watches?
Shouldn't we?
I will do different watch.
But you're sleeping against the door. The door will not open unless they hit you.
I'll do a watch, sure.
Okay, wake me.
Okay, who's going first?
I think Clarice.
Yeah, I'm going to do the first watch on our room.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay up for a little bit anyway and just write in my notebook.
Okay. Roll perception.
Let me see. Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
So
Did you fall
Clarice,
asleep too?
Amazing start.
My head is not
Amazing.
here tonight.
you hear the scribbling that Rose is doing in the notebook, and it kind of like that constant sound of the scribbling in the journal, like a just ever faint sound, but you can hear it scratching across the paper. And after the day that you've had, it just kind of lulls you into a sleep, and you fall unconscious sleeping. Not only do you fall unconscious sleeping, but while you're sleeping, you can somewhere it's like in the far distance, it like a soundtrack for your dream. It's that scratching of the quill on the parchment. And you have this dream that's really strange of machinery and equipment that you've never seen in your life, that you can't even understand how it would work. You see yourself in this suit that's somewhat semi-mechanical with like attachments on it, and you feel like an automaton as you look down in the water and see a reflection of yourself in this suit as you descend into this body of water, kind of like a cavern filled with water. And you find yourself walking down and down and down in this water, and you're breathing in the water and moving in this mechanical fashion. And you look in your hands, and there's this strange device in your hands, and you just can't explain it. And startled, you wake up with a jolt as you realize you fell asleep during your watch. And who's taking next watch?
Holy shit. I'll go to wake up Cyrus.
Yeah. But nothing
I'm
happened.
Cyrus. Cyrus. I'm kind of move him a little.
What?
Your watch. Sorry, I fell asleep. I had the most bizarre dream just now.
What did you dream? Oh, let me sit. I take a seat in the bed.
I dreamt that I was going into this huge body of water, and I could breathe underwater, but it was not because of a potion, and it was not a fish. I had this suit, and it had like metal parts, like like the things we saw at the docks. You remember those things were kind of like that, but in a suit.
Like the automatons, the things that went crazy when Rose tried to talk to them.
Yeah, those things. And I had this thing attached to my arms, but I can, for the life of me, I can not tell you what they were like. It was so strange.
Quick question, Master.
Yes?
Do I know if diving suits exist?
You've never heard of any diving suits.
Okay.
I mean, you don't really
Were
have to roll for
you-
that.
It's okay. Were you a machine, or you were in like some sort of, I don't know, costume?
I think I was inside something, so maybe a costume. But it was so strange. I don't know. Maybe I need to
Yeah.
sleep on a bed. Until Rose, she's writing too loud.
Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do you remember feeling anything? Like, when you dream, you sometimes feel happy or sad or angry. Do you remember feeling anything?
Do I remember what I felt like?
No, you just felt odd, like just strange, almost out of
It
body,
felt
but
it felt strange. It was, well, obviously I didn't belong there, but I don't know. It was a strange dream. Maybe it was a hard day.
There's a lot of strange things happening, so I don't know, I wouldn't disregard the dream as uh, a tired mind.
Yeah.
Did the water seem just like a river or a lake, or was it magical?
Well, I don't really know, but I was going into a cave under the water. So maybe the sea. There are caves under the sea, but
Mm,
on lakes too sometimes. I don't know. I'm going back to sleep if you don't mind. Sorry.
sure, it's okay. If you want my pillow, take it. Extra pillow.
And just die on the bed.
I
I'm
will
assuming
wrap
that Rose fell
myself.
asleep sometime after writing in her journal.
Yes.
Okay.
Scribbled some things and then looked at Hugh sleeping
Cyrus,
in front of the door, went to bed.
Yes,
roll
perception.
perception.
Sure. There was nothing. Hey.
This is so
7.
wonderful. There's nothing there to harm us.
Oh,
Maybe we're
6.
being
Very
watched
nice.
by the two pretty
7.
little dudes.
It's a +1. It's a 7.
Yes. Cyrus, 6 plus 1 is 7. As you look upon your friends, and it's so quiet, you can hear the sounds. Well, you hear Hugh snoring kind of loud. But it's comforting, right? And you just think about everything that's happened. And you kind of go into a bit of a trance, just thinking about everything, thinking about where you've come and all the things that you've been told about your own ancestry, and wondering where is your you know, the people that you traveled with when you were performing and how you're going to perform.
Yeah.
What are you going to play? You know, you start feeling a little anxious and anxiety about it. And you totally forget about, you know, you're supposed to be taking watch. And you just
I
really,
get lost
really,
in thought.
like, what am I going to do? But you don't fall asleep. But you're not really
Maybe
taking a
start-
watch.
Maybe start humming a tune,
But nothing
trying to
happens.
remember my family. That's nice.
However, Rose, while you're
Yes.
sleeping and you fall asleep, and at first you dream about Aranda and that she's tied up somewhere, and then you dream that Aranda's tied up in this strange alien place that you've never seen before, and you've got to go get there, and you've got to go get there. And you keep going and you're going and you've got to get her. You've got to get her. And then you see this female that is sleeping, that when you arrive and look up and say, "Oh, I'm here for you," and you look and there is this massive, colossal sized female with a sword that looks like it's, I don't know, the size of like 6 of you.
Oh no.
This massive titan that is sleeping. And you feel like you've got to wake them up. And you try to grab on their little leg, their ankle, and push, "Hey, wake up! Aranda, wake up!" I'm calling it Aranda. "Wake up! Wake up!" And suddenly, you feel the ground shake under you. Boom. And this stare from these huge eyes, blue like the sky, that just seems to penetrate right through you, looks down and says, "I'm up." And you wake up.
Did I recognize this person? Was it a very no? Okay,
It's not Aranda.
that was interesting. I look over. Is Hugh still asleep?
Hugh's still snoring, and you see Cyrus just kind of seems like almost talking under her breath or something, just kind of, you know, trying to assimilate something.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna close my journal and take some deep cleansing breaths and go back to sleep.
It takes you a while to fall back asleep, but when you do, all you can see is those blue eyes that seem to like go right through you. Cyrus? Nothing happens. Is there another watch? I assume.
I guess.
Mm,
Hugh?
sure, I wake Hugh.
Okay, Hugh.
I scratch his head. On the guy.
Hugh.
Okay.
Roll it.
Or I think I have the best perception and all.
14.
Nice.
Now, Hugh's kind of tired, but Hugh is the ultimate protector. I am going to watch over these my people, and concentrates on watching. Hugh, it's quiet. But you begin just watching over them as they sleep. And you notice one of them is moving a bit in their sleep. And that's Cyrus. And Cyrus, that's because you're having a very vivid dream.
Yikes.
You are dreaming about this temple. But it's like a temple in ruins. And you're trying to find your way, and you're running down these old, dusty, stone-covered walls with stone floors that just seem old and hidden away from people for who knows how long. And you don't know where you are. You're just trying to find an exit, and you feel closed in by these walls. And as you're running down the hall, and you're running down this corridor, you get to this opening. You see this massive temple. And there's like this fissure in the wall, in the air itself, that's kind of opened up. It reminds you of a womb. And it's like vibrating. And you hear,
coming from this womb like.
And it just captivates you. And you feel all your hair stand on the end as it begins to shimmer and shimmer and shimmer. And something's coming through. It's like an arm that's coming through that sliver in the air, that opening that's vibrating, and that the whole time you keep hearing this sounds of, and it reaches for you
Oh my God.
and touches you, and you wake up.
I guess I wake up like, oh my.
And you see Hugh staring right at you.
Are you okay, Cyrus?
I touch myself. I guess I am. But I had the. What is tonight with the dreams? I had a very weird dream. And a giant arm touched me, and I woke up, and I was scared. And I guess I woke up scared.
You
And
need a hug?
everyone. That may help.
You hug him
Thank
softly,
you.
but any huge hug is like a bear hug. Yeah,
Me another heart.
yeah. But he's trying to be delicate, not so much. Well,
What time is it?
it's almost.
There's only one
Sorry.
watch left, Rose, so that everyone can finish their long rest.
It's almost sunrise, but there's still a long way. I should wake up Rose.
Sure. I will just lay here. I don't know if I'm going to sleep, but I need to process whatever that was. I let
Important-
you.
The important thing is to have some rest.
Wake up, Rose.
So I wake up. Yes, I woke up Rose. Hey, is your turn? You okay? Rose?
Let's see. I'm awake. I'm awake. Ha.
If anything happens, you already know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
I get back to the door like,
Watches are going smoothly.
I don't want to presume what Rose is thinking, but Rose is preoccupied with thoughts. Rose?
I also got my notebook back out, and I'm just. partially watching. I have a lot of faith in Hugh being leaned against the door and I'm not paying as much attention as I should.
What are you thinking of?
I am writing some
Sorry about that.
poetry.
Poetry.
Yes.
Nice. Please share.
Let's see. It's very bad poetry. I just started out. There's like little pieces. Like there once were two hearts, and now there's one because the other has flown away. Like scratch it out. And then I like A is for Aranda, and then I like R is for I left that one blank. And then N is for never giving up. I'm trying.
I know.
Okay. So you're definitely not paying attention as you're deep into that. While that is happening, Hugh, not going to forget about you, Hugh. Hugh, you have a very pleasant dream. You find yourself back in a familiar forest. After everything that's happened, you forgot about this forest. This forest is your home. It's so wonderful. You feel like every tree is your friend. You know the trees. And it just feels so good that under your hooves, the leaves, the ground, the grass, you know it. It's home. It's been so long since you've been home. And someone's calling out to you. Someone you haven't heard from in a long time. And you run to that voice. And you run to that voice. And you get to a clearing that's dark and it gets really cold. The air gets super cold. And you see this tongue that's growing from the ground. And it's just kind of pulsating there. And it's got you transfixed. And it's just so cold, but that tongue, you just have to touch it. And you get closer to it. And you swear it moves just ever so slightly, it sways. And you reach out. What is this? What's the texture? You have to know. And when you touch it, your mind is filled with a billion words in every language you could possibly understand. And you wake up.
You okay, buddy?
I'm fine. I just had a weird dream.
I had a weird dream too. I was running and running and running, and then I found this person, and they were huge, and they had these piercing blue eyes, and they looked at me, and they were like, "I'm awake," and then I was like, I woke up. It's very strange.
Cyrus told me that they have a weird dream as well.
You think someone's messing with us?
Maybe. Did any of you eat some of that drugs? You didn't, or you did? No, you didn't.
Well, we should get up. We need to make breakfast, and then we need to go back to the leaky tap. So I'm gonna just go around the room, start shaking everybody awake.
Which, by the
Good
way,
morning.
everyone can take a long rest on their character sheet finally.
Thank
Recover
you
some
very
things.
much.
Recover some hit points. I'm sure that'll make all of you a little bit happy. Hugh, it seems like, is still thinking about those drugs that Hugh was the one who took or drank, I guess.
Yes, okay, but I'm not. I don't know.
And it's a new day. Still
Right.
super quiet.
It is.
No one. You don't hear any sounds coming from the kitchen. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna go and head into the kitchen. Get myself together, freshen up a bit, and then head to the kitchen and see if there's anything in the kitchen at least that I can cook if there's no one there to cook for me.
There's no one there. And there's not a whole lot. There are a few eggs that you find, and there's some kind of stale bread. It looks like not only is there no one there, but they haven't made a grocery run in some time. It seems like there's no one working in the kitchen anymore. And that means they're not buying food either.
Oh shit.
All right. Well, I'm gonna cut up the bread and see if I can find some spices and make a little like egg wash and like fry the bread up, and then we're gonna have that for breakfast.
Like some
Okay.
French toasts?
Kind of
Yeah.
like French toast, that's what I was
Amazing.
thinking.
Yeah.
I could do with some French toast right now. Sorry. All right. Hey, that's kind of nice. You actually find a little bit of honey.
Ooh, really good French toast.
Not much, but there's a little. It's a little hard, but you notice if you heat it up a bit, it gets viscous again.
Mm-hmm. I present this as breakfast for everyone. I was like, this is all I can find. There's some bread. It's a little stale,
Sorry,
but yeah, I fried it up. It's good. But we need to complain or go to the grocery store or the market because there's no more food in the, in the kitchen.
This place seems even more abandoned than
Before.
when we first came.
That's
Yeah.
very true.
I am starting to think if it is safe to keep coming here.
Weren't they a couple of men? I think it was yesterday or the other
Yeah.
day.
Very aggressive. But yes. So we don't even know their names.
Never saw them again, did you?
Mm-mm. They've been out for quite a long time, but no.
Well, we should just eat and get going. I'm afraid they might be working for Malester in what he might be trying to do here. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, when we get back, we can complain and maybe we can find Milester's office and also like look around.
I think Magister's office is up the stairs. There are some stairs that they. I think he himself told us to not go up.
Well,
When Shorty was in trouble, he went upstairs too. So that's our place to start. Not now. We have a date with the dragon, which is
yep, we'll do it when we get back. This
Yeah.
shouldn't take long at all.
Well, I have a question. While we are taking breakfast, of course, did anyone else have like really weird dreams tonight?
I had a really weird dream.
Yeah.
I just not like.
Yeah.
Do you think someone was messing with us? Like, I know there's like magic that can fiddle with your brain while you're sleeping.
And
You
I
can
think
do
there
that
are,
with magic.
you can do that with magic, yes.
Oh.
And I think there are deities, which domains are dreams. but I don't know who could it be and if they are good or bad.
That's
Well,
a good point.
Yeah.
I hope it wasn't a fake premonition because mine felt really creepy.
Mine
What was
too.
your dream about?
Well, I told Cyrus last night I was in this suit that was like it had metal parts, and I was going into water. I don't know if it was the sea or a lake, or I don't know. I was going into an underwater cave, and I had these devices attached to my arms, but it looked like nothing I'd ever seen before, nothing I could describe really.
Hmm.
And well, it was so strange because there's nothing like that, right? Like
Do you
I
think
was
you
able
could draw me a picture? I'm gonna here's some parchment and a quill. Just
uh, I'll try.
all right.
Do I have to roll anything to draw this, or I just draw
No,
it?
you can draw.
I draw it. I
I mean, you
draw to the
draw,
best of my ability this
yeah,
thing I dream about.
some type of exoskeleton looking thing.
Now look at it. Have I read about anything like this or seen something like this or pieces of it in passing?
Actually, roll history. This is your thing.
It is. Ooh.
Nice.
Really good.
Okay. Let's see. So, you kind of remember once. Wait a second. That looks like some type of technology. And you seem to remember there was once a civilization that had technology called the Vril, Vril, Vril. And they had all kinds of, supposedly, crazy artifacts and technology they made, yet their whole civilization went kaput. And you've always been really interested because you read about them in a book called, that you remember, Sunken Empires.
This is really interesting. There is this civilization called the Vril, and they had all sorts of technology, and then they vanished, sunk into the oceans. But this is something that they would have. That's wow, you have a very historically accurate dream for someone you've probably never seen this before.
Wait, so this is real? This was real?
At some point, yes,
And it belonged to who?
the Vril,
How do you write that?
Vril.
You rolled a 20, right?
Yeah, I rolled a 17 plus 3, so it's a dirty 20.
So you remember there being a lost city of Ankeshel. 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 But that's all.
In the lost city of Inkashell.
Yeah, it's lost. It's a whole lost world under the sea. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
no one has seen it for forever, but just assume that there was some catastrophe and their whole civilization was lost.
Maybe
Why?
Maybe that is why I didn't understand mine. It was
Why
like
did
getting back home, but then it was like all of the knowledge of the world in my head, and then I woke up.
It's weird.
why the hell did I dream of that? I had never heard about it.
I think it's safe to assume that these weren't dreams. Because what I dreamt of, I neither knew anything about it. I was running through ruins, and then I found myself in like a clearing in front of a giant temple. And there was something like a womb, and it was like vibrating, and I heard like some sort of chanting coming from it.
What did the chanting sound like?
Humming was not something I could translate.
Do you know what the temple looked like? Were there any symbols?
Did I see any symbols?
No, you did not see any symbols that. Hard
and
to
the architecture, and the
focus.
architecture was not something I could describe.
It's old, very ancient.
Old, ancient, old
Were
and
there
ancient.
arches or were there like square entrances?
Arches, square entrances.
Arches.
Arches.
An advanced society to start writing stuff down. You know, arches weren't invented until, and I just go off on a tiny little like rant.
Rose, this is indeed very interesting, but we need to focus.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
For a while, at least. Inside this womb-like thing, I saw an arm moving, and it started pushing against the wall of the womb until it got through, and it was a giant arm. And it reached for me, it touched me, and I woke up scared because it was
disturbing.
Weird. Yes.
That sounds scary, terrifying, and beautiful at the same time.
Yeah, it was kind of. It was a sight. I don't think I will ever see anything like that again.
I hope not.
Let's hope not.
All right.
And that was my dream. It was weird and unsettling.
You said you had all the knowledge in the world. What was that like?
It was like a lot of things was being told directly to my head in all of the languages of the world at the same time. I didn't understand a thing.
That sounds painful.
And overwhelming.
It was overwhelming.
So this may not be just dreams, like messages. What else if not that?
Well, I saw a very large woman, like big and with piercing blue eyes, and I woke her up and she was like, I'm awake. And then her eyes were just haunting me.
Did she do anything else?
I don't think so. Like after she like said that, I was like, oh, and I woke up.
So we saw giant people and ancient civilizations, but I don't know how huge
And ancient technology.
And ancient technology, yes.
Did he?
And maybe he was the key because he got all the knowledge.
Do you think maybe this dragon visit we had today will lead us to all of this?
Maybe. But I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. It's all a bit strange.
Yeah. The giant worm on the wall is quite freaky.
We should just get going.
Okay. I'm gonna clean up the remnants of our breakfast, and I'm gonna actually write a note out that says the kitchen needs more food, and kind of tape it up outside the kitchen door, or the dining hall door.
Okay. Excellent.
All right.
Let's
Right.
get going.
Right.
I've got all my stuff. I'm ready. I've got all my things in my backpack, ready to go.
Yeah, we just go to the
Leaky
Oh my
Tap
gosh.
Tavern?
I can't. Yeah, the lick it up.
Okay. It's early morning, and as you make your way into the gutter district, the first thing you notice is that it's so different than going there at night or in the evening. As all of the shady folk probably sleeping. They're not out and about, and
No one's casing us anymore.
no one seems to be paying too much attention to you. As you go through there are people selling their wares, kind of talking, and kind of in a little sing-song voice, in Draconic. Just kind of interesting.
I understand. What are they saying?
Oh, they're saying like, selling fruit and things like that.
Does the fruit look fresh? I think we need a better breakfast.
Kind of, yes.
Kind of fresh. Well, I'll say that to the group. Wait here a minute, and I go to a fruit stand and buy something that's fresh, like I don't know, bananas, oranges.
Well, they don't have bananas, but they have
Apples.
like pineapples.
We can't. No, we can't eat pineapples in the street. It will be a little bit messy.
Well, they
Is
cut it
that
up
a
for
challenge?
Oh, they can cut it. I'll scream to the group. Maybe more than a minute.
Okay. Well, Cyrus is getting fruit. I'm just gonna look around in our general area and make sure, all the shady folk are asleep.
So, do you actually go to the vendor? It's Cobalt.
Me. Yeah. I'll speak to him in Draconic and tell him, I want pineapples. Can you cut them for me?
Kind of looks at you, looks behind you at the group. Hey, I speak English. Common.
Okay. Okay, I can. I thought it would be better if we spoke in Draconic, but it's okay. Let's change to common. Pineapples. 3.
Should you be here?
Why wouldn't I?
Huh? Hey, I don't know. I'm just saying. You don't look like people from here. But, hey, how many pineapples?
3. Please.
6 silver.
Make it 4. I don't know if anyone wants to share, but Hugh can eat more than I. So
8
I will
silver.
give it.
Well,
And
Sure.
they cut
in fact,
the edges, make like these cubes. That's cutting them up pretty fast at it too. Has this like
Okay.
little cup thing, like a little bowl, little kind of a bowl. Puts it in. You're gonna eat this here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
I need the bowl back.
Okay.
I mean,
I go, yeah, I was about to ask him something, but my mind got blank all of a sudden, so I will go back to the group.
Ooh, pineapple.
Yeah, we need the breakfast. I will give some to Hugh, to Clarice. The couple was a little bit sketchy. He didn't want to speak in the Draconic, which is weird. And he asked me if I'm supposed to be here.
Do we look out of place, like our dress or our like demeanor, as to compare to everyone else around us?
It's mostly kobolds.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I just kind of look around and see all the kobolds, and I'm just like,
There's some goblins.
yeah, I can see that.
There's some goblins.
There's some goblins, but
There's no minotaur.
we kind of stick out.
Tiefling. Yeah, no tieflings.
No.
But that's okay.
We're kind of.
Let's finish this quickly and let's go to where we're supposed to be.
Patiently waits for the
He
bowl.
wants his ball back, yeah.
I'm just gonna take like a handful of chunks and just like, okay.
It's fast. I imagine Hugh like putting his whole face in the bowl.
Hey, it's actually kind of fresh, kind of refreshing. It's kind of nice. It's juicy.
Nice.
Nice.
Sweet. Fantastic. The restaurant. So I guess we quickly eat this and go on our way.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Thank
Goes
you.
back to speaking Draconic once he's like a block away from you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But
Real guy.
doesn't really have a whole lot of people. You hear someone yelling from like a window. Piña! And Piña!
Piña.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You make your way to the leaky tap, and the big guy outside, I think it was a bugbear, right? Isn't
He
there.
was a bugbear. His name is Vegan.
No one's there.
Oh, sir.
I'm gonna just there's this door, I'm gonna knock on the door.
After a moment, you hear, all right. Ah, it's you. Yeah, come in.
Alright.
Kobold. There's another kobold over there kind of cleaning. Looks like they're doing some mopping and stuff, just cleaning up. You have to go through that room there. Just go through the door. There, just go in. We're cleaning. But you can go in that door.
I'm gonna
That door
go
right there.
over to the door and open it and look inside, but not go inside right away. What's inside?
Nothing.
There's
There
nothing in the room.
is. There are chairs and there's a couple of like sofas.
Okay, well, if it looks safe, I'm gonna go in and sit on the sofa.
Okay.
I'll just stand.
No, I'll take a seat. I look around. Is it dark here?
No, there's lighting. There's like some type of looks like magical lighting on the walls.
What?
Yeah, it's kind of, it almost like the flame like kind of dances, kind of. If you stare at it for a long time, it looks like it's dancing. But then you look away and you look back, oh, it's not dancing. But if you stare at it, is it dancing? I don't know. It's kind of hard. The door closes behind you, and you hear it lock.
Well,
There are two doors. There is a door that is directly across from you, and a door that's to your right. As a matter of fact, you've actually been in this room before. You kind of remember now. And the door that's in front of you opens, and you see a kobold come out. And he says, All right. Are you ready?
Yeah. Just one thing before we start. You should check where your portals end because there were people waiting for us on the other side. So
What do you mean?
just check them. Alamia and
Not
a Mantic-
Chimera.
and a Chimera. I almost said Manticore.
What do you mean? Where were they? Outside
At
the portal.
docks?
In the
Yes,
other end.
right outside.
Well, the docks are kind of big, right? I mean,
Yeah, but they knew we were coming out of it. They set an ambush for us with people we knew. We're taking the form of people we knew. So
Besides,
I think there may be people up to speed with what you are doing and how are you moving.
we'll close that portal. We don't have many, really. Well, anyway, pass through this door. Be careful. Be respectful.
wait, what is this dragon's name? Can we know?
I'll let her tell you that. And he opens the door and puts his arm for you to walk through.
Right? I'm gonna again stick my head through and look around. What do I see?
It's dark. You see nothing.
I should go through. Wait.
Okay. All right. I'll just follow then into the darkness.
Yeah.
Everyone goes in? You can't even
I'll
tell the
follow.
size of the room.
I'm just following. I let myself be guided.
I walk in and I keep shuffling forward in the dark very slowly.
I mean, it's like dark vision doesn't even work. It is
Yep.
pitch black.
Magical.
And
That's
as
why
all of you
I
get in, the door
shuffle.
closes behind you. Boom.
I think I'll grab someone's hand. I don't know.
You
Hugh,
should.
the biggest one.
I'll hold hands and shuffle into the room. And I'll just stop. Hello?
It sounds like an echo. This room is so large.
I'm moving my tail like a nervous cat.
Good morning. Dragon type person.
He told us to be respectful. Come on, you're not being respectful.
I said good morning. I give a little bow, even though I can't see anything, just in the direction I'm facing.
You hear,
Uh,
and suddenly you can see
Oh,
this huge cavern. Huge, monstrous cavern. And that's where we take a quick break.
That works.
So we will be back in about 5 minutes, everyone. So I'm going to grab a new song for everyone to listen to while we take a break. And we'll be back in
I knew
the
5.
trap.
okay.
Be back, everyone. Where is this? And now we're back. That was terrible. See, once again, a bad transition. If there's someone who ever watches this in the future, in somewhere in the internet worlds, and you're a producer and you want to help us out, we need you. We need you so badly. All right. Everyone's back?
Ready?
Yep.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
No, but let's go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
I just realized something.
What is it?
We're stuck on a picture of something that, no?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, what the? What happened? Oh, there.
No, I'm just,
It got fixed. It fixed itself.
no, yeah, okay. That's weird, huh? I had to go click on it to get it to update. It wasn't updating. It was stuck on the same roles from last session.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. The internet. Once again, you see, case in point for those of you who are producers or want to be producers and want to be involved in the next great thing. All right, don't pick us. But if you want to do charity work for some people who will give you lots of love, help us out. All right. As you're in the cavern, pitch black, and you hear that sound, and suddenly you can see, and before you, you see this very diminutive blue dress lady with silver gray hair that's up in a bun, very thick glasses on the edge of her nose, very old looking little lady that could be anybody's grandmother, and looks kind of human, but kind of changing, like could almost be any race. Old lady. No dragon.
I'm gonna
You see
go over
this
to
old
the
lady.
old lady and say, "It is an honor to meet you," and I'm give her a little bow. These are my companions. I'm gonna start moving on. Oh, I'm Rose, by the way. And
Oh, Rose, it's so nice to meet you, Rose.
and I'm gonna grab Hugh. This is Hugh.
Oh, Hugh?
Hi. I'm just so confused. Like,
Like,
Gives Hugh a big
not-
smile. Gives Hugh a big smile.
just bow a little bit. Come on. And I get out the way and make room for Cyrus and Clarice.
Oh.
Hi, my name is Clarice. I give a little bow too. I'm confused as fuck.
Hello, I am Ljubljana.
Ljubljana?
Ljubljana.
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 Oh, well,
I just bow and extend my hand to see if she gives me her hand to kiss her. Here.
Oh, come on. No need for any of that.
Okay. I'm Cyrus.
Hi.
well, it's a pleasure to meet you. We were sent here. Were you aware of that?
Yes, I know. Yes. It's very nice to meet you. I've been watching you.
Really?
Yes, I have. And I wanted to meet you.
Okay. Oh,
Yes.
why did you want to meet us? What can we do for you?
Well, it's not so much. I think we can do for each other, maybe. Yes, I think so. Where shall I begin?
I don't know.
At the beginning?
Well, that would take a very long time now, wouldn't it? I remember many beginnings. There are beginnings of beginnings, and I remember them all. But where was I? Yes. Yes. Well, first of all, before you can go anywhere, you have a great many places to go. You know that, yes? Kind of pulls up the glasses a bit to look at you guys.
Yes. There's a city. There's
A city below a city.
yes, a temple.
A temple.
Apparently I
A
kind of look
maze
over
too?
Clarice, a watery cave.
Oh, that?
Hmm.
Oh, well, I guess.
Well, before
To,
you go to any of those places, you need to first fix the problem.
Which
These crystals. The people with the insomnia.
Okay.
And you, young lady, looking at Clarice, this will free up your sister. And you need your sister, don't you?
Ooh.
You will.
Yes.
You will.
So how do we fix this problem?
Oh, don't worry. I will help you get there when you're ready. Well, it won't be me, but I'm going to introduce you to someone when we're finished. And you will see.
Okay.
But you're going to have to get things for me.
What would you like?
You will find out. Now, once that matter is taken care of, you do you know where you are from, Hugh?
Me?
Yes.
I'm from the Winter Forest.
Not quite, but it is a beautiful forest that you're from. A beautiful, most wonderful forest that is not of this world. Would you like to go
Sorry?
back to the forest, Hugh?
Not yet.
But you
I'd
will.
love to, but
But you will.
you all can see like he's speechless. He's going to say something and closes his mouth.
Hugh, would you grab my hands, Hugh? And they seem like little frail, arthritic-looking hands. Hugh.
And I whisper to myself, please, spirits, protect me. And I grab her hands.
As soon as you grab her hands, You feel an infusion of power like you've never felt in your life. You feel a lightness of being like you're not even here anymore. And in a way, you're not. You're all alone. You don't see your friends. You can't hear them, and they can't hear you.
What are we seeing? Is Hugh just
You see Hugh just
there?
standing there with the old lady holding hands,
Okay.
but you're not hearing anything at all. Hugh, honey, you must go home. There is someone that needs your help there. Someone from your past. And they will take you. They are being used right now. You need to free them. And you need to find the tongue of the Rende. And you need to take 16 ounces, Hugh. 1 pound of the tongue. And give it 4 ounces to each of you. As you will need this. It will help you to communicate better. You're going to need that for where you're going. And you like taking care of your friends, don't you? And
An answer, but I'm angry.
they will need
It's
you.
brown.
And then you're going to accompany your friends. Because they're going to need you. And you're going to do something for me, Hugh, while you're there. Yes, you will, won't you?
What do you want?
You will know when the time comes.
I am not hurting my friends.
No one says you have to hurt your friends, Hugh. But you will do this for me. You feel a little bit of heat in your body.
Is Hugh okay? He's still just standing there, right? Just not moving.
That's right. And
Does he look like he's in a trance or anything?
kind of just
How does
standing
the
there,
old lady look?
like smiling, like a
Mm.
little old lady smiling, without a care in the world.
All right. Well, as long as Hugh looks okay, I'm not gonna intervene.
Once you're
Yeah,
done
same.
with this crystal problem, how can I put it? I will send you someone, and they will take you to your home. And you will know what to do. But you must find this tongue. But your friend, your old friend, will help you. You need to help your old
Bro.
friend. They are being used. But be careful, you. You don't want to fall under the influence. Am I right? Remember to watch over your friends and everything will be fine.
Why should I trust you? Why should I do whatever you want me to do?
Do you want answers, Hugh?
Yes, I want answers.
This is how you will find them. You are not of this world, Hugh. But you are here for a reason. And you found these people for a reason. It was not by chance, Hugh. Nothing is by chance. You will know. When the time is right, they will come for you. You will be first. Thank you, Hugh. They release your hands.
You okay, Hugh?
I'm fine.
Okay.
It was just a vision. I will talk about it later.
Clarice. Grab my hands,
I
Clarice.
I come forward and hold her hands.
Everything drifts away. You feel totally locked in those hands. Everything's black all around you. And you just see this shimmering light. Clarice, you want to save your sister.
I do.
This will be first. You'll have to deal with the crystals. And once you deal with the crystals, your sister will be free of her mind. And there will be something you need to get from me, Clarice. And then after you get something that you're going to need, you're going to go to a long place that your sister's going to help you to find, because it's on the sea. And you're going to have to go with your friends underneath the sea. And you're going to find things in the ruins. You need these things for what's to come. And you're gonna have to bring some things back for me.
All right.
You will be shown the way. You will be given a gift where you can hold those things. You're going to use some of them as you need to put a king in his place.
A ping?
A king.
A king.
Yes.
What
He's
king?
called
What do you mean?
Argent King, and you and your friends are going to deal with him. And then you will return to me. You will be equipped to handle what's to come.
All right. Okay.
But first, you must help free your sister. It is on her boat that you will go.
Wait, what?
You will know. We will take you there where you need to go. You must stop the crystal production. And bring something back for me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just to know, what does the crystal production does against you? What does it have to do with me?
I thought you learned this already. This is what makes the drug. This is the affliction. You do
All right.
realize that these people are trying to open portals to the void. You are going to close
Well,
those portals. We don't want the
Well.
void. Now do we?
No.
Yes.
All right. I'll do it.
Yes, I know you will. So let's go your hands.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's okay.
Cyrus,
I extend my hand.
grabs your hands. Cyrus, when she grabs your hands, something different. You feel more alive than you have ever before. You can actually feel blood racing through your veins. And she says,
Whoa.
"Oh, that is so interesting, Cyrus.
What was that?
You have ancient blood."
Uh, maybe? Uh, music's only. uh, Dragon told me that I had a dragon ancestor.
Yes. There are many secrets
You?
about you. Very interesting. Cyrus. Is that on your side, Cyrus?
No, it's your side.
Hugh's side?
Yeah. It's
Cyrus. When the time is right, you will go close a portal to the void. There is an ancient temple. A vile place. They don't like the dragons there. Cyrus, they hate us.
yeah. I was aware. They are into some kind. They made some kind of curse, so
Yes.
so we couldn't find family anywhere.
Yes. And they are bringing people in. And you will help to close this portal. And you're gonna bring something back for me.
What do you need?
You will know.
What? My God. uh,
Mute.
oh, Laura.
Yes?
Laura,
Yes,
Hey.
there's loud music from your side.
I am so sorry.
But, how do I close this portal? How do I know what do I need to bring to you?
You will just know. When the time is right.
Like, what will you tell me? Will I have, like, I don't know, an epiphany?
When you are there, you will feel it. It will call to you. And then you'll know.
Do I notice this voice changes in her?
Yes.
This, so, wow, that's not creepy at all. Can I make an insight check on her? See if I feel malice in that second tone she uses.
Okay. Roll it.
Sure. I have this one, so I don't think I will do much. I can find insight. There we go. I have this tree. That's a low roll.
You have inspiration.
I will use inspiration. So I will roll again. Come on.
Oh! Nat 20 for
far
a
better.
23.
That was worth the inspiration.
Yeah.
Well, also it makes sense because Cyrus, your dragon blood, you feel some type of connection. You feel like even there's a part of you that's been awakened. And it gives you insight. And you feel like, that they really do want you to achieve what it is that you have to achieve.
Mm-hmm.
But there's something forceful, there's something demanding about the fact that you're also going to have to bring something back. And it just felt like a command more than an ask. And it felt like with a strength that you can't put words to. Like a power, an ancient power that just you feel it, but you just don't know how to explain it, or it's nothing like you've ever felt before. But at the same time, it's not like it feels that foreign to you. Yeah, that's what you get with the Nat 20.
So I don't know if there is malice, if she has ill intent with this.
No,
I don't
but
know.
it's beyond you to think what is the machinations of this ancient power.
Yeah.
It's just
I mean,
too hard to know, but it does make you feel a little bit nervous. Absolutely. But you can't tell if that's really just, if it's really bad, or, who's to say? I don't know.
okay. You don't know?
I don't know.
What's the problem?
Hey, no spoilers. And then let's go your hands. And all of that energy drains, but you feel this tingling inside of you that you hadn't felt before.
I will just stand there, kind of absent-minded, like trying to understand this feeling that it is.
Are you okay? You look a little, not gonna say pale,
More pink.
different.
I have a weird feeling.
Rose.
It's not bad.
Yes.
Are you ready, my child? Puts out the hands.
Sure. I kind of look at Cyrus and I'm like, okay. I put my hands out.
Grabs your hands and you feel like your stomach, like you're at the, like at the fair and you're on a roller coaster and it just dropped.
Again. It's just like
you feel the whole world drop. And you're in this nothingness.
This is quaint.
And you're here. Aren't you the inquisitive one, Rose?
Well, yes, knowledge is wonderful. Information is always useful.
Rose, you've got to waken the girl.
Waken the girl? Is this the one with the blue eyes?
And you've got to bring the spark. With the spark, she will awaken.
What's the spark?
You will find it.
Okay.
And you will bring it to the girl, and she will awaken.
Okay.
Your friends are going to need you. You're going to a lot of old places.
Huh.
Where you're going is very old. Very old. Almost. Well, it's very old.
Will this bring honor to my tiny museum?
Well, I don't think you'll bring anything back from these ruins that you can put in your little museum.
Oh.
And
Okay.
you might not even live. But it's necessary. And you will find out why. You must bring
Can
the
you
spark.
expand on that not live part?
You'll have to be very careful, Rose. But that is why this is the challenge for you. Because you are inquisitive and not someone who's rash. You think first, then run. You don't fight.
That's true.
This task needs someone smart, someone quick-witted. You're going to speak to someone very, very old, and they're not going to be happy that you woke them up.
Oh, well, you know what? I'm not happy when people wake me up and it's early or late or I was sleeping. I
If
generally
you
like to wake
want
up on my
everything to
own.
go back as it was, you will have to do this. And then you will bring something back for me.
What am I bringing back for
You
you?
will know. You will know.
Is it the girl?
Oh no. You will find
Okay.
out. Rose.
So, wait, what am I getting out of this whole situation? So I'm fixing a problem, I'm waking someone up, and you get something. What do I get?
Don't you want the knowledge of all of these ancient ruins? You are going to see things that no one has ever seen. And you will
Yeah,
make
but
the
you said I
world
can't
right.
bring anything back.
Well, you can take some relics, I'm sure.
Okay. Okay. I agree to your terms.
Yes. And after that, all of you, if you make it, we'll have to seek the Nexus, but we will talk about that when the time is right.
I don't like all this if we make it. How about when we make it?
Do you know how many times we have tried this?
Have
And
I
let's
tried
go of
this
your
before?
hands.
I just look at everybody and I'm like, I'm not so sure about this, guys.
What are you not sure about?
It's just,
So,
you didn't
I
hear the
am
little
going
old
to
lady. She was
introduce you
like,
to someone.
if we make it, okay.
Well, we will make it. We don't have other choice.
Okay. I'm gonna take your positive spin on this. Okay, so yep. Where are we going now? What are we doing?
You're going to meet someone. I won't call him a friend. And he is not your friend either. But he has been bad. And he needs to work into my favor. So he is going to bring you to the places you need to go.
Okay. So I get that. The prisoner duty.
Hyun. And you hear this name echo. Like, Hyun. And suddenly, before you, you see this guy wearing this long duster coat made of leather that goes down almost to the ground, has on leather boots, has a nice hat, kind of Indiana Jones style. I mean, that's the best way to describe it. Has on a shirt with a collar. Seems a little bit dusty, but kind of a handsome face that is hard to look at. Short black hair, a half grin on his face, and he says, well, this is those who I have to help? Well, yes, Yoon. They're the ones. All right, I can take them wherever they need to go. That is fine.
I have a quick question. Do you take other people to these places?
I'm sorry. I take people anywhere they need to go. I am the Door Lord.
Door Lord. Well, Door Lord, do you bring people back as well?
Sometimes. Hune, I told you about this. What? I'm going to be good. Of course.
Can I insight check him? Does he just seem sleazy?
Yeah,
I'm
roll
not
insight.
trusting this
Absolutely.
motherfucker.
I'm
Absolutely.
just like, oh no. Let's see.
17.
How
Rose?
how is his name spelled?
Hune. Hune. Hune, the Door Lord.
The Door Lord. He's not gonna live that down.
Who's got
All
crazy
right.
history?
I don't. Let's see.
That would probably just be me.
You can try.
What?
Yeah, it's you.
18's pretty good. But, you've never heard of this person. Strange. And you definitely don't trust him with that 17 insight.
Yeah. I look at everyone else and be like,
Yeah, sketchy.
I will make doors appear. Don't worry. And you will go. Well, you know where you're
are
going
you
to
coming
take
through
them.
these doors with us?
Oh, of course not. Why would I? I have things to do, but don't worry. I will get you there. And
And back.
he looks at her. And I will get them back. Eventually. Hune, you don't want to try my patience, Hune. Remember what we discussed. Yes. I know. I've heard this so many times before. All right, Lou. I will do this. Where are they going first? Well, that is quite simple. It's the caverns I told you about. They need to go there and come back. And they need to come back here. Because they're going to give me something. And when do they go? Well, looks at all of you.
You can go now if you
I'd
want.
say there's no
Yeah.
time like the present. They can go.
I have all of my things.
They would be back. Probably in today. Well. All right. And you're traveling like this.
Just kind of look down at myself. What's wrong with this?
Well, I don't know. Whatever. I'm sure it'll be okay.
We are the door lord and the fashion lord.
He snaps his fingers, and a portal appears out of nowhere.
You know,
Well.
the last time I went through one of these, it did not end up well.
Maybe you'll have luck today, and it doesn't end so well again. Sorry, that would be my luck. Hune. I'm just kidding, Lou. Just kidding.
Is this gonna stay open until we come back, or do we have to like knock somewhere?
I will find you.
Yeah, I don't trust you, so I look to the little old woman. Will he find us?
Oh, yes, he will. He had
Okay.
better.
All right, I feel a little bit better with her sort of threatening him. Okay.
She has kind of a metallic sheen when the voice changes.
Mm.
And it
All
has
right.
like an aura that begins emanating. And she says, well, it was a pleasure meeting you. I know we will see much of each other, I think. And I will learn much from you, as it is a most interesting time that we are living this time. It is different than the other times.
What makes it different?
Wait, what?
Yeah, what makes it different from
What
the
makes
other
it different?
times?
Goodbye now. And she disappears.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna take out the scimitar and I'm gonna poke it through the portal. Does anything happen? I pull it back.
Oh, come on. These aren't parlor tricks. Just go through. Let's get this over with already. Do whatever it is that you have to do. Go
Well,
find
do you know
whatever it is that you have to find.
what's
And
on
then
the
we'll
other
come
side
back.
of this portal?
These caverns with this crystals of whatever. I don't know. I just make the portals. I don't go scouting around. That is your job.
Maybe they're the caverns where we were last time. You know, the
Oh
part.
yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna put my scimitar away and take out my light crossbow since we're going into seemingly dangerous place.
I'll go right behind her.
Get crossbow ready, loaded. Just kind of slowly make my way through the portal and like look around as soon as I get through. Like, ha!
Before crossing the portal, I will wink at Hyun and shoot her.
Oh my god.
Always chaotic. Prego, Dotek, se casó con
Sorry?
you. Nothing. Never mind.
I'm just
I'll finish
gonna
up.
say to the others, not to the party, to the others, like, I don't like any of you. If you do anything weird, I will protect my friends. I know it. Can I make an intimidation check?
Against who? Against him?
I guess Hyun, yeah.
Sure, you can try. That's awesome.
Where is it? There.
A 12.
Oh, poor thing.
Well, isn't that interesting?
Want you to understand. I don't like being told what to do.
Yes.
I work very hard to earn my freedom.
Yes, that's so very interesting.
I go to the portal.
Oh crap. I got the wrong mouse today. Okay. Everyone goes through the portal?
Yep. And I'm on high alert as I go through the portal.
Okay. You find yourselves as you walk through and you hear laughter behind you. I'll see you all very soon. And the portal closes. You find yourselves in this chamber with this sinkhole that empties into this strange irregular cave. The dimensions are very hard to discern as there are immense crystals that fill the area. Many growing from the floor all the way to the ceiling, and they're all at these crazy odd angles. And you feel this geothermal heat that's radiating throughout the cavern. It's
Is it?
difficult to walk through. Difficult terrain.
Are these crystals a certain color? Do they look clear or?
They definitely look kind of bluish, a strange blue tint to them.
Okay. How far ahead of us can we see?
I would say you can see about. Hey, well, give me. I need to quit messing with that. You can see to about, I don't know, 30 feet or so. Let me give you a grid. That would be nice, wouldn't it? You can kind of put yourselves in squares, actually. You definitely can see where you're at, right?
Wait, I am very far zoomed out. Oh, look, there's a map. All right, yes, and I can see the crystals. I am going to cast light on my crossbow bolt. So there's a crossbow and then it's got a bolt in it and it's shiny. I move myself. Yep. All right. I guess I'm in front, leading this against my better judgment.
You said
Okay.
it was difficult terrain.
Yes.
All of this cave?
Yes.
Right.
There's shards going everywhere. All these crystals that are growing from the floor, I guess, kind of.
It's a terrible moment to not be wearing shoes, and I'm not wearing any.
Oh my god.
For real.
Well, I just kind of look. I only have my shoes.
Hugh, can I pick you up?
I hold you up.
Thank you.
I have hooves, so
Thank you.
I'm gonna start moving very slowly through this cavern, just taking my time and just looking and listening to make sure that there's nothing up ahead. Slowly, ever so slowly. Are you guys coming?
I think I'm going to move and use the dash action to make it 30 feet. It's about here.
Are you going to try to move stealthily throughout here?
I'm trying to move stealthily, yes.
Yeah, I'd like to.
Roll a stealth check. Hey!
Nice.
Let's see.
Rose has a 19. Clarice a 19. Look at you guys.
I'm going real slow and being real quiet with my light and kind of crunched out around.
Hugh is making a little noise. And we have Cyrus.
I was about to ask you, should I roll for stealth? I am piggybacking on Hugh.
You what? I'm sorry?
Because Hugh is carrying me.
Oh!
yeah.
Because
That's why Hugh's making so much noise. Okay.
Maybe.
Well, it's kind of hard to hide then. No wonder. All right. Well, that kind of makes it interesting. Okay. You continue on?
Yep, I make it around.
It makes it to this cavern that seems to get thinner and thinner, and it's kind of squeezing you in on the sides. You feel.
I will take Cyrus like horsey like a caballito.
Yes.
All right.
No, better here because you have the light.
Yep, and I'm just gonna slowly make my way, making sure not to damage and or hurt myself on the crystal. I'm just looking around, making sure there's nothing.
You smell this
Uh-oh.
pungent smell in the air. Kind of a, if a smell can be warm, but strange, has a strange pungent quality to it, the air. And you just feel like you're in some foreign caverns. It's very strange with these crystals everywhere, and you kind of feel them. It's like obstacles almost.
Can I go up to one of the crystals, like a little piece, and like see how full it is? Just tap on it a little bit.
Yes, you can look at one. Sure.
Should I roll something or just get to look at it? I'm trying to determine if it's fragile, if it'll like, if I like put a little pressure on it, is it gonna break off?
You could break a piece off if you wanted to. You don't need to roll for that.
All right, I will break a little piece off. I will stick it in my backpack, and then I'll just keep going, trying to squeeze through here and not get cut up by this crystal.
Okay. You'll continue up the path. It starts to turn. You feel a little bit of heat emanating from up ahead as you know you're approaching a chamber, some sort of entrance, some type of entryway. You continue on.
Yeah, when I get close to the entryway, can I see if I hear anything?
Oh shit.
You don't, but as you look into this chamber that you can see now, unlike the previous chamber, the crystals here are all clustered into like specific areas. Some are growing in spiral patterns from the floor, the walls, and the ceiling, as if intentionally cultivated, like a garden, so to speak. Moreover, they vary in colors, shades, translucency, a palette of color made by more wondrous by the soft pulsations of glowing light emanating from them. The floor seems to shudder with a constant vibration, and a persistent echoing roar comes from somewhere beyond.
All right, well.
That is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Okay. Like, I don't trust this place because I don't trust the who sent us here, so this is just not good.
A couple of important notes for you guys tonight is that after that last night's rest, you were going to make it to level 5, but I didn't want to take away from our time to play for you to level up. So now, as we finish tonight's session, you can feel free to level up and make it to level 5, everyone.
Awesome.
Oh, nice.
Yes. You'll make it to level 5. Now, remember, I'm going to put on here, and I'm going to put on here level 5. And you guys are going to remember, we are not going to play next week, right? No, next week I'm going to be busy on Wednesday night, I believe it is next week. Yes? Yes. I'm with a customer.
Yeah. Okay.
And it might also be impossible for me to do it the night before Gen Con, because I just learned that we have this mandatory Dungeon Master meeting.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Now, it's at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, which is 6 Central, and I'm not actually staying very far away. And there's no sessions that night, but there's a meetup thing with a bunch of Dungeon Masters. And some of those Dungeon Masters are kind of famous. And I'm kind of thinking, I think I want to go meet those people. you know, because they're kind of famous dungeon masters that have like streams that are really watched. So
All right.
maybe we'll skip that night too, and then but after that, I think I'm good for at least 3 weeks straight. I don't remember, but I should be. The whole month of August, I'm good. You know, I'm not going anywhere on Wednesdays. I'll be home again. So we'll probably pick this up in 2 weeks, sadly. I say sadly because I'm really anxious to see where this goes. But definitely next week, you know, we won't be airing, as we don't do it the last weekend of every month. We're just like Critical Role.
Cool like that.
Sure. Yes.
Oh my god.
And then next month we're gonna pick the first week instead of the last week because the last week we will be airing. Actually, we won't. What's Wednesday? Wednesday is so I will put in the chat the nights that we are going to be airing, and definitely be the 10th, definitely be the 17th, definitely going to be the 24th. Yes, the 31st we will not be airing because I'm going to be in Mexico City. But we will be airing on the 7th again, and the 14th and the 21st. I don't know about the 28th, but we'll find out. So,
All right then.
more than likely, we will
No
see
problem.
everyone in 2 weeks. This will be hopefully the last time that we actually have to do this in 2 weeks. My next Wednesday, well, yeah, it's just not possible. I'm going to be with customers. There's no way I'll be able to get away from the customers, and probably shouldn't. So we'll see everyone in 3 weeks. Is that really 3 weeks?
Like
I think so.
a long vacation.
Yeah.
Another one. So this will be the last one of those. Maybe I'll try to work something out. We'll figure it out. Who knows? Maybe next week I'll surprise everyone and we'll figure out a way to do it, even if it's.
Ooh,
Hey, that's
look at
right.
that.
I am Eastern time.
Nice.
I am Eastern time. So.
Oh, nice.
So maybe we can just do a short session, but a little bit later.
Maybe.
So anyway,
Interesting.
we will let everyone know, and we will say goodbye to the stream and wish everyone a wonderful week. We want to thank Mr. Ted Honeybee, as always, our wonderful friend and president of the fan club. And you guys, everyone.
Here in Argentina is how would you call it? Friends Day?
Friends Day, something like that. Yeah.
Today's Friends Day?
So-
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well then. Happy Friends Day, my friends.
Happy Friends Day
Happy Friends Day.
to all of you and to Mr. Ted Honeybee, who always supports us.
In Colombia, today's a holiday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
an
nice.
Independence Day. It's a 20 de
Whoa.
julio. So,
Yeah, today is festive here. That is why.
yeah, yeah,
Freaking music.
yes,
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
yes.
It's been the whole day, man. It's been the whole
So, it's an awesome day. And thank you, everyone. I will stop the stream now. Good night.
All right.
And be kind. We should say that every
Good night,
time.
everyone.
Everyone be kind to everyone. Good night.
Kind to each other.
Yes.